Hey, how you doing? We're in Comries in the area of St. Paul's with DJ Dr. Flex. He's not DJing today. He's got this nice, overall one. He's chefing it up, jerking it up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No, so basically for me, it's absolutely been fine. You know what I mean? Like, this is a nice multicultural community and it's acceptable by a lot of people in it. You know what I mean? It accepts people from different races and cultures. Understand? So when you come to St. Paul's is a nice place to be. How I started off as a DJ, I started from Jamaica as a young little DJ, as you know. When you
what part are you from?
I'm from Westmoreland, Jamaica.
Oh, Westmoreland?
Yeah.
West Side capital, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on.
Seven Mile Beach.
That's where my stepfather from.
Yeah, man.
From there, man. Yeah. I'm from Clarendon.
Yeah, so basically, having that journey from Jamaica, come to England, you know what I mean? And been here and being a DJ and get support from the community, not just the community alone, but by Bristol, and then not just by Bristol, but by different sides of the UK, you know what I mean, outside of the UK as well. At the moment I play in like several different countries outside in Europe, yeah, so I think it's actually doing pretty well for me because the community shows me love.
Yeah.
I show them a lot of love, but they show me love back. For instance, you got people here that can't really find enough money to feed themselves daily. They'll come and ask for a piece of chicken or patty or a juice.
So did that affect you? Did anything affect you during the pandemic?
Nah, pandemic is lovely.
Okay, because I know that within London where I grew up, in North London, like they had their little spots like this, and they was giving out breakfast, lunch.
But what it is, pandemic is lovely. The reason why I say that is because I've never given so much to anybody in my life. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying to you? I give to people, but during the pandemic, if someone just come and says, yo, I'm hungry, feeding them, quick time, it's not even a joke. Because some people is not allowed to come out their yard at that time. Right. You understand? Some people is literally breaking the curfew to come and beg you, sir. So I never hesitated at all. You know what I mean? And plus, there's a lot of people that didn't have work. There was no work for some people. You know what I mean? If you work in the music industry, no work. You understand what I'm saying to you? Certain industry you work, like call centers, all that lockdown. Church, all that lockdown. So if you work in any of those facilities, there was no work for you, which means there's no pay for you. It's a pandemic. You understand? So you had to give to people, like literally give as much as you can. But then after the pandemic done, I get the support from the same people I give to. So for me, it manifests in the right way.
I don't know why we're just walking around some back street alleyway but do you know what it is? One thing I love about about Bristol now to how I knew it back in the days, there's a lot of these little graffiti artifacts on the wall, you get me? Got the Indian, was a Hindu thing there, you know what I mean? But one thing about it, I know St. Paul's to have a lot of high crime, you know what I mean? When it comes to, drugs and all the nitties. Back in the days, I used to call it crack central, you know what I mean? And they've got the biggest Caribbean community in Bristol as well, you know what I mean? Whereas it's being very gentrified at this precise moment, you got different nations, different communities coming into Bristol. It's even like where we are right now. This is practically all revamped and new, because I remember back in the days when I lived here, I came through here, I walked right here, this wasn't like this. This looked terrible, this looked rundown. But if you lived in Bristol, or you live in Bristol, and you know about this little alleyway, you know what I mean, then you know what I'm talking about. I think it's off St. Nicholas Street, isn't it? Something like that, yeah. Off St. Nicholas Street. If you know this, you know what I'm talking about.